Hi all. So you are just watching me while running this command, and you are wondering what I have done using this command. So I have just fetch out Google's homepage using the curl command in Linux. In this video, we are going to deep dive into the world of Linux and try to figure out exactly what the curl command is doing and how it's doing. So friends, welcome again on your channel DevOps World. So in today's video, we will talk about curl command. By the end of this video, you will get familiar with what is curl command, the syntax of curl command. We will see some examples of curl and stay tuned for tips and tricks to optimize your curl command and get better results. So without wasting time, let's understand what is curl. So curl is a powerful command line tool that allow you to transfer data over various protocols, including HTTP, HTTPS, FTP, SFTP, and others. Using this in our day-to-day life for our Linux tasks, as well as developers also use this. So guys, to follow up the practice of this session, you must need to fulfill two requirements. One, you must have the terminal, Linux terminal. Okay, it can be of any OS. It's that not an issue. And second one is the call tool. Okay, so call tool must be installed on your systems, okay, for which terminal you are trying. Okay, it can be a CentOS kind of systems, Ubuntu, Debian, Florida. It can be of anything. Okay, so please fulfill these two requirements, okay, to follow the practice along with me in this tutorial. Uh, Before diving into the practicals, let's learn about curl syntax. So I have divided the curl syntax in two parts. Okay, one is the basic curl syntax. Okay, that you are seeing currently. Okay, so the basic curl syntax should be like that. We just run the curl and the URL. So it will going to fetch the things from the URL. Okay, I divided the second curl syntax is like that. The call command with some flags. So the syntax that like that, call hyphen any flag that we want to use, then the URL. For example, let's we have the call hyphen flag is the X flag, that is for API requests. Okay, and we are calling here the get request and then our URL. Okay, so I hope the curl syntax is very much clear to you. So we are going to see most of the examples using the flags. Get ready for the practicals. Let's switch to the terminal. We are at our Linux screen. Let's do some practical. Okay, so to download any file using curl, you just need to supply the option or the flag O, right? I have a URL that I have copied. Okay, so it's just a simple for testing purpose. You can replace this URL with your exact URL. Okay, so make sure all the URLs that I am using it only for the testing or the learning purpose only. So they are not relevant URLs. Okay, so don't try to use this in your exact. Okay, so you have to just replace your URL. Make sure you replace your URL with the correct URL when working with curl tool. Okay, so I have this URL. Just let me hit the enter button, and yo, we got downloaded. Okay, this file. Okay, this is downloaded file. It doesn't have anything. That's why the thing is 00. When you have something, you can, when you replace your URL with the correct URL, then it shows some data. Okay, so you can see the file has been downloaded to our current path. However, it doesn't have anything. It's having the 0 size. Okay, so that's how we download our files using Cod. Okay, so let's work with some APIs. Okay, so we are going to use get API. Okay, from a URL, that is a JSON placeholder, right? You must have see this URL. For these JSON placeholders are the JSON temp data that we are used for some testing or mocking our services. Okay, so here we are calling get request for type code and posts. Okay, so you can see it allow us 100 records. Okay, all 100 records for the URL. Okay, so that's how we are calling this. Let me clear the screen. Okay, and let us do some posting on the same JSON placeholder with our tag. So I have the command. Okay, I have command posting. We just specify that request should be post, then our URL. Okay, that is http JSON holders. Okay, and then our content. Okay, I'm just pasting the for time saving. Okay, this is our content header. Header should be a type of content type, that is application JSON, and our data. Data should be this. So let's first un let's first understand what we are doing. Okay, so the we are using the curl tool and making a post request to this URL. Okay, this is the endpoint, and we want the content type should be application.json, means content should be a JSON type, and we are posting a data. Okay, minus t is for the data, and data should be in JSON format because our application content type is JSON. Okay, so we have the data title. Title is full, body is bar, and user ID is one. Okay, so we are posting this data. Let's see. So you can see the data has been posted. Use other things like put, delete as well for API searching. Okay, so let's move ahead and check other thing as well. Okay, so let's suppose you want a basic authentication. Okay, for any API that you are passing. Okay, so you are using that file. So how you are using. Let's suppose that I want to make this thing get thing, okay, in the post thing as our base with my basic authentication. So I just uh, add a flag that is you, that is for username, comma, and password. So you can see the user flag, okay, that the hyphen u is the user flag. Now the post it will work when we give the correct username or password. Okay, I just template the username hyphen password to show you that these things can be replaced with the real username and passwords. Okay, when we are working on the real environment. Okay, so that's how we use hyphen u with the curl command to get basic authentications. Okay, with our APIs. And, we have the same request like X, then post. Okay, sorry, the post. Okay, then our URL, site URL. Okay, I don't have actually a file to upload or any site or server where we are using to upload. Then with minus F. Okay, it should be I think a capital F. It should be a capital F. Then it's having a path. Okay. Uh, it should be like a file at the rate, sorry, file equals to be at the rate path of the file. Okay, so I hope you get the idea. Like to upload a file on the server, we just want a server detail. Okay, means the API end where we are uploading the file, and with minus F option, okay, that is for file, we can provide the path of our file from our current path, okay, and it will be load to that server. Okay, I hope you get basic ideas. Okay, idea of curl command, how we are using it in API fetching, basic authentication, and all this kind, right? So to make best of open curl command, okay, uh, we can use some tips and tricks. Okay, so the tip the the main tip which I want to give you, that always use the options that are available for the curl command, so you will always get the desired result, okay, from this. Okay, so till now we have seen what is curl command, how the syntax works for the curl command, okay, and some common examples like fetching the APIs, okay, downloading the file, uploading the file, basic authentication using curl. We have seen so much till now. However, one aspect is remaining, that is curl's error code. What if our curl command fails, right? How would you get to know that curl is failed and how we can resolve this? So I have created a table of the common codes, okay, that we may encounter with the curl if we are not doing the things correctly. Okay, so I have some error codes with me, so we will discuss on those. So don't go with the uh, don't go with like how they are written, they are randomly. Okay, so we will discuss one by one all those. So one first will be the error code 7. Okay, the sequence can be anything. You can you may encounter any one of them, okay, or may not encounter any of those if we running the things properly. But let's look what need to be done if we encounter these kind of errors. Okay, so one is error code 7, that if we are getting the if we are getting the error code 7, it means that it is our curl tool is failed to connect with the host. Means we are not able to connect to the URL that we have provided. Okay, means the host may be not available, or we may have mistyped the URL, or maybe the settings are not correct. So the solution for this, check we have to check our firewall settings or the DNS setting. If everything is right from the host, so we first check our firewall setting. Maybe our firewalls are restricted to that host, that's why it's not able to connect. Okay, and vice versa, we have to check with host's firewall as well. Okay, it may be the issue at the host side as well. Okay, so second is the error code 28. If you are getting the error code 28, it means that curl is taking longer time to connect, and the response is timeout. Okay, so for this solution, if we are good, like if we are very much confident that this service or maybe the API will take around longer time. Okay, let's suppose 1 minute to complete. Okay, so we can increase the timeout value using the curl opt underscore timeout option. Okay, that option is available in our curl tool. Okay, you can uh, more get more info using the help of this. Okay, just type curl help curl port timeout, it will show you the option. Okay, so next we have error code 35. Okay, error code 35 states cannot communicate securely with peer. Okay, so there might be a issue with the certification. Okay, SSL, TLS certificates. Okay, which maybe are not updated correctly, or maybe are expired. So we have to make sure that SSL, TLS certificates are correctly installed and up to date. Okay, so for this, I want to say that currently I have encountered this. Okay, the call 35. Okay, where we are fetching some APIs. Okay, to test our test cases. Okay, however, we are not able to communicate. On diagnosis, we found that X certificates has been expired for those, and developers already requested to install new certificates, but however they are not installed at that time when we are testing, so we got this kind of errors. Okay, next we have the called 60 error code 60. It is specifically for SSL certificates, unable to get local user certificate. Okay, so it's the same issue. Okay, for the solution, we have to download and use the correct certificates. Okay. Next, we have error code 77. Okay. Those are the error code which may be not authenticate within the provided certificates. Maybe a peer certificate cannot be authenticated with given CA certificate. It means maybe the peer connection. Okay, it's not having a same CA certificate that required to connect. Okay, so for the solution of this, we must ensure that CA certificate are correctly used for all the hosts. Okay, next we have the error code 52. 52 is usually when we get a empty reply from the server. Means the response from the server is empty. We have nothing. Okay. So for the thing, the solution, we have to verify if the server is running. Is actually running, or maybe it's corrupted or stopped, okay, or which service we are hitting, it might be a stop is not running, or maybe a port is not correct, okay. So we have to verify the service or the server is running correctly and connected to the correct port. Maybe you want a service from right 8080. However, maybe the port has been they have pushed to 8080 81, okay, like that, or maybe a 443, okay. So these kind of things can be happen, so we have to check on those kind of things if we got error 52. Next we have error code 6. 6 basically hint that it cannot resolve the host, okay. So it basically having the issue with host URL, okay. So we can check the if the URL is correct, if there might be a typo in the URL, okay, or maybe our DNS setting is not correct, right. So we have to look on those. And we are at end of this tutorial. So let's summarize what we have learned in this tutorial. So we have learned about the curl tool, what is the curl tool, and how to install it. Okay. Next, we have check out who and why we use curl tool. Like developers and system administrators are mostly using the curl tool in their day-to-day life. Developers for downloading the files, for fetching the data, for posting the APIs. Okay, as it supports most of the protocols. Okay, so uh, everyone is using curl tool. Next, we learn the curl working of curls, okay, using the examples, like we downloaded the file, we uploaded the file, we post the data to the API, we get the data from the APIs, and lot more things. Lastly, we have seen that how we can fix the errors if we are getting any using. I hope you now have a better understanding of what the curl command is doing behind the scenes. Try it out for yourself and experiment with different options and use cases. If you have any feedback or question, please leave them in the comments below. I would like to see if I have missed something, or you have any suggestion for for this. Okay, please comment it out, and I will provide some solution if I have. Okay, or maybe I will learn some new things from you as well. Okay. If you want to learn more about the Linux and command line tools, be sure to check out my other videos in my channel. Okay. Thanks for watching it.